Now check. Kaboom, kaboom. Where's the graphic card? Wait, playback. Test, audio test. Ah! Okay, you can hear me. Yippee. So, should I move VC?
Letting be.
What? Letting be.
Should I switch VC or you
I don't
want to
know.
hear the D
Oh, nice.
the Doki Doki? Actually,
It
yeah,
depends on what.
I'll switch. I'll switch to
Fine, do it.
Valorant. This is Valorant. Okay. Yes. Oh, yes, it's switching. Alright, is it working? Open. Oh god, I gotta change the title. Wait, no. Change the title. Change the title. I'm streaming on twitch.tv Derpific Live. I'm so cool. This is not Valorant. Doki Doki Literature Club Steam game. Is there a Steam tag? Steam. No. Oh, there's one literally called Doki Doki. Okay. And I'm not changing the tags, so like, y'all have to suffer. Yep. That's some delightful music. Wait, if my game crashes, is it? That's so loud! Ah! If my okay, if my game crashes, is it gonna reset me to the beginning and I have to play all 4 hours again? I hope
Probably
not.
not.
There is saves. Okay. Load new game. Cause I Derp. No, Derpific is way better.
Are you streaming?
Yes, I think so.
You think so? Let me
Question mark
check.
says, hey, am I? No, I'm not question mark. I see an annoying girl running toward annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay, childhood friend, that's cool. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. Yeah, that's probably true. But it just kind of worked out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. This is going to be the greatest 4 hours of my life. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. Sounds like someone I know. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Okay. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha 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 ha. We need a voice actor. Where's Dottie at? I overslept again, but I caught you this time. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Wait. Fine, I'll stop. I won't. Should I not read it out loud? You do, Pivot. I'll just read it silently, and I'll click it. Read it out loud, okay. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you don't want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Okay, I'm not doing again. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Derp, I decided on a club to join. I hate clubs. A club, no. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining in clubs. Real! I haven't been looking either. Eh, that's not true. You told me you were joining a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Tori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy. Oh, oops, I skipped. Wait, I can't go back, can I? Okay. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What is a NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. There's history. What? I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why don't I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess I'm seeing her worried so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does like exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I packed up my things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. If you accidentally skip the bar at the bottom. Oh, quick hit. Okay. Clubs. Sawyer wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sawyer must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you lead to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sorry. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Meaning. Suri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or is she so cunning that as to have this all planned out. I got a long sigh. Sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Oh god, not the narr- I hate narrating. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh god. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year at classes and activities. Can I ban stream elements? Why? Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. Eh? I got to around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. What the heck? I do. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. This small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's good to see you again, dear Pacific. I don't know you! Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, dear Pacific. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit down next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri will walk over to the corner of the classroom. Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh-wah! Ooh, whoa. What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make figures. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well... Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Suri grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Suri talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. No. Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You. I mean, what? Alright. I give up Nusi's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a fixed mic. What? On stream? On stream or Discord? Is Discord sucks or Discord mic, and then you can hear me on the probably stream delay. Maybe stream delay. Talk again. Talking. This is me narrating, because I hate narrating. Narrator on. Narrator off. It's on stream. Does the stream audio suck? Wait, I'm gonna talk and I'm gonna play it on my phone. Hello. This is Dirk Pacific. I thought I sound. I think I'm like. Am I double? Oh no, I don't even know what's happening. Does it sound bad? It's on stream. It's not horrible. It did change though. What?
A little echoey.
Echoey. How do I change that?
It's like you're talking to us from the heavens, but with a little bit of static mixed in.
Can you hear? Oh wait, you can't hear me on stream, can you? Wait. Oh, I think it's because I have two mics on. What?
Yeah, it sounds fine now.
Wait. Okay. Check down. Can someone... Is it fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I had the mic. I had two mic settings on, and I get the both. Okay, I'm back. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiley. Ooh, what the heck did I just say? Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica. I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't get embarrassed. What make you feel right at home? I just cannot read. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Yo,
Yeah.
I need some. Oh, you're streaming.
am
I need
streaming.
someone to hop on this account because I need to dip for work in like 2 minutes.
I could probably pause it.
Yeah, we're in OT right now. Work.
Okay, if I save.
We're in
Empty
OT.
slot.
I said I'd play the first. I can play like this round, but I
Okay,
need you in like
we're
the
in the
next round.
transition. I'm streaming your comp game.
You have the account. It's
Which
Cami
one?
Miami. Cami Miami.
I don't know which one that is. Can you send me that one?
Yeah.
Wait, I can totally make this Mr. Valorant. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna get stream sniped so hard if they find. No way. It'll be impossible to find me.
No shot.
Could you imagine they're like scouring through Twitch streams? I need the stream snipe. And they find me. Oh nah.
Okay, I'm sending you this stuff.
Alright. Imagine while playing Val, I just had the Doki Doki Literature Club playing in the background. You just hear the music while I'm fighting. Molly! Spike planted! And you just hear the delightful music.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Right. I'm launching.
Nice. Okay, Derp's launching right now, so I might get kicked out whenever. I'm just gonna dip when that happens. What's your sense? I'll put it ready for you.
0.45.
Oh, that's like 3 times mine. All right, we'll
Is that really low? At least
That's
it's not
really high.
1.25.
That's really
I
high.
used to use 1.25, so
Oh, actually, wait. Are you on 800 DPI?
yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm on 1600.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen, it's not as bad as when I had 800 1.25.
Yeah.
Nah, but like the flicks are crazy. I can't
That is true.
I can't do that nonchalant flicks anymore.
There's C.
See? What map is it? Lotus? Haven?
Notice.
Oh.
Okay, lad, I'm keeping the
What are you
sense on my own.
playing? Oh, that's the entry? Don't type the entry.
You're on KJ.
Oh, thank god.
Jets out.
Oh, I should probably close Doki.
Wait, we're about to
Doki
win,
because
low-key.
it's crashing me. Oh, should I not? Okay.
No. 80 Gecko. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you gotta log in. We're gonna leave this. Bye. I gotta go.
Okay, bye. Okay, wait, we're switching. Screen capture.
What?
Oh my god, I thought I was hearing things. Hi, newbie. I was like, I swear I hear newbie, but I don't know where.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm filling in for scouts.
Yeah, Race is just straight up throwing.
Oh,
Okay, I hear speaking Emma.
Switching sides.
It's not
Overtime.
Yeah, oh god, I have to buy. Wait, what's the
Don't
button?
sit down.
Buy,
We're not
boom,
done
boom,
yet.
boom. Oh, you
things
can see it.
be
You can see it.
sequel.
Okay.
Here, your Twitch is somewhere, right? It's probably in media, but it's like around there. You said you can screen share. Just like look at your Twitch then.
Yeah.
It's probably in media, or do you remember where you put it? Oh yeah, it is. Terrific live.
Oh yeah, look at the rig controls, guys. Look at the rig controls. What's up, my mammals?
Enemy spotted B.
Not so large.
Enemy
Maybe
spotted
I'm
B. Get him. Reloading. There.
As soon as I turn, what occurs?
Give you. Thank you.
Placing sentry.
Ooh, an Odin. Am I that much of a menace? I got Odin.
Placing swarm grenade.
Oh,
Alarm
it
bot out. Planted. Placing swarm
One
grenade.
enemy remaining.
There. There.
Oh wait, I see. You're dual queuing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Nice.
Jeez.
Oh
The
wait,
spray and
you
pray.
think they'll notice the different voice? Nah.
Switching
They'll never
sides.
know,
You
they'll
sound
never
the
know.
same.
Match point.
No,
gotta pick
Skills already told
Oh,
me.
yeah,
Got
it's
it?
perfect.
You're...
Turret out.
Wait, where did
I'm on
Skills
a
set up?
silver account.
Bot coming back.
He goes C.
Get off C!
Oh yeah, that raise throwing.
Oh, like I see throwing or like
No,
bad,
but they're
like,
just-
bad?
Placing
They're not a
sentry.
real human being.
Placing alarm bot.
Are they like?
Placing swarm grenade.
Are they just bad?
Placing swarm grenade.
'Cause you can't
Yes.
be too mean. Wait,
Yeah,
what if
but
what if
like-
he's trying as best as he can.
Enemy spotted
Holy
C.
20 assists is crazy. Oh, I'm dropping 30. I'm a demon. What? I didn't know I'm that
You're
crazy. I didn't
crazy.
know I'm like that. Wait. I can't get banned for this, right? This is my account, right?
Bomb buddy out.
You can't prove this
Reloading.
isn't mine.
Ah, turret
Alright.
down. Here.
I mean, this technically is
Alarm
my
bot down. Swarm
account.
grenade. Swarm grenade
You're
out.
on me.
Get on
Hey.
thick now.
I took C.
Spike planted.
5v3.
I think I'm like awful.
One's backside, one's like sand.
Oh,
Behind box.
Time to hunt.
Maybe under.
Oh, they're both
Oh,
out.
they're both there.
Please don't headshot me.
One enemy remaining.
Full stick for the win.
Nice, Cammy, you're better.
Just leave me here. This place is
Thank
great.
God, bro. I would have cried if we lost that again.
I'm the GOAT. I joined the game. I only defuse and I win. Is it that hard? Is it that hard?
No, you're better.
I'm just the GOAT. I got 43 RR. Only took 2 rounds of my day.
Holy crap, 43.
All
Nice.
me. All me.
All
I'm
you,
just-
all you.
I'm just sending a
You're
screenshot. It's
telling
like,
me
you're welcome, Skills.
I did all that for 10 RR.
You got only 10.
10 is
Wait.
fucking crazy.
20 assists is crazy.
I mean, you got 20 assists though, so like you're better.
Real.
Alright,
Okay, I gotta go eat dinner now.
have a good dinner.
Okay, bye bye.
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 Alright, that was a pretty easy Val game. Once again, that was pretty easy. That's why I'm kind of quit. You know, just hit number 1 is
You're crazy. You're better. You're better.
it's casual. It's pretty easy. Alright, screen capture. Doki Doki Literature Club. Now this is where the real gamers go. Kaiser, hooray! Uh-oh. Is this thing
What?
captured? Oh god, my screen froze. Oh,
Oh, no.
crashed!
Derp, what have you done? Their computer cannot handle Doki Doki Literature
I know,
Club.
right? Is it working? Stop. Did it crash again? Oh my god, it crashed again. Okay. I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds and then it won't crash. Because that's how that works. Not the crying emote. Yeah, my PC like kind of sucks. Please don't crash, bro. I just want to finish the game, so I'm gonna have to think about it another day. Okay, please. We're fine, right? We're
I'm
fine.
back.
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back.
It freaking crashed again.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm about to crash out. I'm gonna crash out.
I'm gonna crash out.
I'm gonna crash out.
Get it? Cause his application's
'Cause it's
crashing.
crashing. You're so funny. What did you do the first time? I clicked the play game button. What if I like close everything? Everything dies. Everything. Okay. And I have to type up Steam because I don't have it saved on my thingy. End stream? No. Capture DLC again. I thought I did that. I'll switch it. Oh look, it's on Valorant. Oh look, it's on DDLC. Okay. Play game. There's no way it crashes 4 times in a row!
I can hear the music.
Oh my god!
It's gone.
I'm actually about to crash out. Why did it start the first time? And why is it not starting? I'm gonna wait, I'm task managing. Maybe something's hidden. I'm gonna find you, hidden tasks. Maybe it's Valorant. Maybe I have Valorant open somehow. You streamed after you had the game captured and captured the first time, yeah? Maybe. Big maybe. I hate having to hear the stupid intro again.
I can hear the music again.
Doki doki.
Crazy.
Okay. Oh my god. Go to main screen before capturing. Okay. I'll open it up. And it'll be gaming. Don't crash. I'm telling you, don't crash. Okay, it didn't crash yet. Now if I capture... one second. If I capture...
I remember the lyrics to this stupid song.
What song?
This theme song.
Oh, isn't it just instrumental? It's just...
Well, no, it has every day I imagine a future where I could be with you.
Oh. Yeah, no. Is it working?
Gammy!
Yo.
Hi, my mammal. Is it working?
No. What's not working? What's happening?
Oh, it is okay.
Screen. Oh yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's up. It's
The
up.
goat! I'm the goat! I'm streaming
Wait.
Doki Doki Literature Club, recommended by yours truly, Kai. Or Kai 2, I guess. You can use skip
I'm
button
not.
to push for the... Oh, what?
Can't forget Kai too.
I don't remember where I left off. Wait. No, I think I haven't been here. Okay. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. You're also needs an agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Oh, you know that was funny? Or it could be funny if you get... I mean, voice actors. Who wants to be Monica? Who wants to be the other people? Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls
Oh my God,
all
not
interested in
tequila.
the same goal. Monica
You
must
mean-
have worked
never
really
mind.
hard just to find all these three. What'd you say that, Daddy?
Nothing.
Okay. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if we can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Griffin, what kind of things do you like to read? I hate reading! Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a raw. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. I need to get water, Yuri.
What is happening?
He's streaming Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh my god.
Oh.
My mouth is so dry from talking.
Yeah. Hop on his watch his stream. Raise his viewer count.
I got you.
But if a story makes me think,
It's Derpific
takes me
Live.
to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. Hi, Toast. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eye darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you're working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes were your poems. Everything you do is just cute as you are. Sayori slides up Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example of and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same as for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Yeah. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically. I've never seen that word before. At Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. And it would have a fun, very normal visual novel. Very fair. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get to a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, everybody? No. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic to be joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's on my mind the whole time. I never said I would join this club! Sorry, may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I saw what other clubs look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, you're a bit big. You all, I'm defensive against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Terry wrapped her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really just scared me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcake, I would be super mad. Then that makes it official. Welcome to Literature Club. Well, thanks I guess. Okay everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember, tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring them to the next meeting so we can all share. An assignment on day 1 is crazy! Monica looks over at me once more. You're perfect, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I hate doing the thing. I'm not doing that. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls decide to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Deerflick, since we're already here, do you want us to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I have never walked home together anymore. Because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Theory, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. No, is it actually gonna make me write a poem? Pick what you think your favorite club member will like. Something good. What might happen? Wait, so what do I do, Kai? This is where your guidance comes in, right? Rather just, so I just pick a word. Who do you want? I don't know. To impress? I don't know. Who's your favorite, Kai? Actually, no. Wait, Tosh, you like this game, don't you? Who's your favorite? Or is Tosh not here? Yuri? I don't know which one Yuri is. Or we're like, which one do I pick for Yuri? Purple hair. Okay. So what do I pick? What's the word to impress Yuri? Incongruent. Okay. Baby? Okay. Next. It's 20. Anxiety? Okay. Vertigo? Oh. Vitality. Tragedy. She sounds depressed. Why is it blank? It says it's 4 characters. Landscape. animation. Why are they jumping around here like little fleas? Fleas in a jar. Nightgown. Existence. Frightening. Oh, they jump when you pick the one. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool detail. Tenacious. Wait, damn, you're good at this. What the heck? You just know. Raindrops. Whirlwind. It should tell you what. It should tell you like how many you got for each character. Imagine you get 20 out of 20. Secretive. Intelligent. Disoriented. Incapable. After image. Okay. Oh wait, never. One more. Philosophy. It should tell you like how many you got for each character now. 18 out of 20. Unlucky. I'm gonna go 95% is good. Or is that 90%? Hi again, different. Well, that's just you didn't run away on us. Hahaha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your phone, Perfect. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. MMM. Natsuki finds herself stuck between playing Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plopped back into her seat. Don't worry guys, your Perfect always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. No I don't. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good at making... You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and your Perfect can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today. You know. Wait, Sayori? Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Maybe made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a nice, pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. Homeworks don't matter for the time being, so don't worry about it. So I picked out a book that, oh, I didn't even, you know, I can't be bothered. I'm not going back. If it's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Your read, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically took the book. Thank you. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I feel bad for distracting from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover from her book, of the book she reads. It looks like the same book she left to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. I can't read. Sorry, I'm just pissing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably would have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I want you to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how can you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Oh, I see. It seems fairly obvious that yours isn't telling me here, but I just had to let it go. I'd love to start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once I start to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's just about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark tune came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggled all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Durham? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be so evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's just alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I had this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. Or if I'm talking too much. I really don't mind. You don't need to worry. I don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Why not? Or what are you saying? Just a moment ago. I skipped it again! Oh my god. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to yours. Ah. Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. You should save in case of a crash. Okay. Oh wait. Okay, there we go. How do I go back? Oh. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not yet very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open up the book and set the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as if I read. Or as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe it's a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Here's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize, don't you? A lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess I'm just kind of difficult to turn the page here. Yuri takes her left arm, holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it's flipped to her side. But in holding it up like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's kind of distracting me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? Let's turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, are you? Or, like, I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed she finished the page before me, so I turned it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's a bit more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Water break. Oh my god. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But you're perfect. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing when that you think of that. That you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that Twitter thing. I guess I meant it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? Look kinda down. I'm sorry, if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, holding it below the top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do the same. Do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My little exposition ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Tori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Tori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show off my poem to first? Any recommendation, guys? Alright, who should I share it with? Or just share it with all of them anyways. I guess it doesn't matter. Should I save Yuri for last or go Yuri first? Since that's what the poem's about. I'll just go top to bottom. Yuri first, okay. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her own face. He's going to hate me. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. That's my first time, really? Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trips off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Natsuki's poems suck. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stamina is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. Getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. I might take you some time, but it all comes up with practice and learning by example and trying to learn new things. I hope that everyone else in the club gives you more valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I guess I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. One battle. I can now read that. One battle, something breathing air of the present, but living in the past. Oh, calm, I think. The light flickens. I flicken back. Click outside the poem. Yuri. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I also think that well, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. Yeah? That's a relief. I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I used to write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost story? Huh? Phew, what the heck is that? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, dear people. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over after all. But remember, that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her hair, remaining in her last place of comfort, unable to let go of her past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solid putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, dear Perfect. Me too. Say poem 2 next. Let's go off the bottom. This is a good poem, dear Perfect. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like you said it before, dear Perfect. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then, again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you go through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't just answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were so late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Dear Pippic, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect? What? You expect me to believe that you actually want to put effort to this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, at least you're on, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. No, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Let's be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. I have to bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who just wrote my poem to next? Who else? Hi there, Perfect. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'll be too afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, dear Perfect. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica in my poem. Great job,
She's
Perfect.
streaming.
I was doing my
That's
head while
cool.
reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know, Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I listen to you try new things. That's the best way to find. Oh my god, I skipped it. Oh man, the troll. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. You wanna read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was that inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure how I should put it, but I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice to you for today. Thanks for listening. Holy water break. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. I was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting, while I land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling you're giving out. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Choose Yuri? I was trying to say something nice. Okay? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Dervivic did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but it's been a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Dervivic liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. I took his sudden sense up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's what I... You're sensitive as well. Maybe he's jealous that Dervivic appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is that even okay? You know what? I wasn't the one who's... Okay. Besides big guys, Dervivic started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned on me as if they just noticed I was standing there. They're perfect. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Dervivic. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Dervivic? Well... How did I get dragged to this in the first place? It's like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be choose Yuri. Okay. Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You can't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri... Huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they start putting their feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has ever taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I'm not feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, I'll be able to take a walk. I'll have to take a walk to clear her head. Terry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all of your faces right now. Without winning, Natsuki snatches off her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, you really need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gently approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Is everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe in you. Thanks, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of the club now. It's nothing. One more thing. Now one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Once I look, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those who I want to impress. And not tell myself a newfound determination. You're perfect. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Dirk, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yep. Let's do this. Oh, it's gonna make me write a poem. Hi! Wait, I remember. Isn't landscape one of them? Wait, should I write it and I'll try to get it? Oh, wait. Let me cook. Let me cook. Currently, I was thinking depression or judgment. Embrace loud, play, email, question, give embrace. Maybe this one. Cheer, precious, horrible, climax, sugar, bunny, romance, peace, sweet. Sweet baby. Oh, here. I'm down one. I didn't see the first four. If I got them wrong. Anxiety. Oh, absolutely. Frightening, probably. Tragedy. Wait, it's the same ones. Existence. I remember that. Oh, I don't remember this one. Extraordinary, smile, marriage, infinite. Truly extraordinary. I didn't see you jump. Calm? Probably calm. What? You are not calm. Suicide? I kind of want to see who jumps. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Hopeless. Really hopeless. No, what? I'm trolling. Oh my god. Okay. Vivid? Nightgown? No! Oh my god. I thought earlier you said nightgown, so I thought it was a part one. Okay. Passion, surely. I like to think so. Not passion. Alone. How? It should be Yuri. Yuri's always alone. She's like reading on her. That's so dumb. Tenacious. Yes. You're selling? It's not worth about them. Oh, it's not? But why are they jumping? I thought the same thing. Oh my god. Just long and smart words. Determination. For Yuri. Oh, I thought stuff relate to them. Wait, right? What? Or is it like words they use? I guess that makes more sense. Oh, okay. The tech. Yeah. I found a little more comfortable. Oh, I didn't read it. I entered the club room. The usual scene meets me. Hi, Pacific. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to you being in the club. That's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to look at it. Nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Since she turns it upside down, let its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins? I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So you're not hungry and want an So you're either not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget all your money. You spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So I want only one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't know she was a listening name. Her face is in her book as always. Huh? I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell them to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, sir. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little son like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Save for crash? Okay. Holy, I started at like... I don't know when I started actually. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think of that. You were right though. I did something bad, and I had to accept the retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside you. Inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes. You had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me some more credit than that, Sayori. Oh my god, did I hit? What the? I would never do that. You've been streaming for an hour 25, playing for about an hour 10. Okay. Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. Oh, it's... Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki. Oh, you're not mod? You can become mod. 1 second. Here, you can be the almighty mod. The powers mod. You now have superpowers. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper with a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hand over her mouth. I got my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But you did chocolate. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yori and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki comes around. Monica's in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular, after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She probably has more than... She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica critically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was on where you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, dear Piffing. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. That is something different too? Wait, do what? I'm not gonna lie, I'm like purely focused on reading. Oh. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we get ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold it for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this on the teacher's desk and we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, if I may I have the water pusher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Huh? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds like to explain to Monica. We're just filling this water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's a kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Dirk in the club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Now let's go to Perfect. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly appears. She suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I was expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. You're perfect. How come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your own head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't even hide them away anyway. Always hide them away. But you can always amplify things in your own head. But your mind turns a light rain shower to a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. How could I ever do that? Friend, you say? Hey, Yuri lifts her head. You're perfect. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. How we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Do you like oolong tea? Oh, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. That's the time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. It's when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're worrying about me, dear perfect. It's very endearing. You need to You need to read the voice in the cute voice? Absolutely not! Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't think... I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Dude, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Huh? What's that? It's a little bit easy on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder what that is. It's probably because your posture, right? I always touch over like that while reading. Yes, I have trouble reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then go sit against the wall. Teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one foot of the book. Water break. Kai, how close up, what would you say is my, how far am I in the story? Like a good 40%, 50%, 60%? You need to, oh, then I can read their voices. I am very good. No. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. 25. 25%? Oh my god. 30 maybe? Okay. Our bodies are even close to each other. I can't see you too well. Your side's closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri is always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands you a teacup. Holding it with my hand though, it's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. But now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, when only I can presume the world around her as faded away. This is so sad. I used all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I can finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. Wait 1 second. There you go. You have superpowers, Homeland. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's totally focused on reading the book again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lip as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate into her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lip over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. You're perfect. Sorry. I guess I should have done that. Ah, that's... well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and oh my, I skipped it again. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jumps back. It's time to share poems. Good pick. You can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Oh. Okay. Do same order last time. Let's see what you've written today. Written for today. Yuri says of the poem, the surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Different pick. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this one so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you about the kind of techniques we were practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and Wait, did you say Yuri? Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you sure you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. Yuri, I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that... Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri didn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share that poem you wrote yesterday? Or today? Yeah, I do. If it's you. Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a quality snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and something... I can't read that. An urge? The mood increments its phase, and it reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm really projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Plastic Pavonian conditioning, I think. I don't know if that's nice. Slice the bread and I feed myself. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if that's my fault or if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep writing them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Drake? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone's a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our own individualities. even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Listening, writing. There really aren't many people like you, Jordan. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you have to think for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Ooh, I like something perfect. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not good at figuring out if people's poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I'm conveying feelings. I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Me neither. At least try giving it some thought. Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might not getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. That's a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you like something sad today, right? Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give a rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Wait, that's unexpectedly poetic. And it is? Well, I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Perfect. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In bottles all in a row. Our collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my friends go. Or my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust on my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them in from the shelf, one after another, after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They are supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy. Clara, did you really write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect it like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings with it recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even to help me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You're pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before drop. Oh, I skipped again. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in your eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I'm gonna take a break after this, after reading my poems. Well, I can admit, that's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you were putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Eh? What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki dropped short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Eh? You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know, your love is kind of this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did this is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shows the poem I handed her back over to me. Pick a stupid poem. If you write it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. At least. Hi again, dear Perfect. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll soon come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this is good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. It's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I was kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? A fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want me to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me, the colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless... I hear that. A meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, radiating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines from really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is isn't the right question. A poem could be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to savor your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Trey's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's all well, right. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Hanukkah. Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So he's putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sawyer, who's been holding a poster, hold it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Huh? Well, I did. Do you really think that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a room full of people. I guess I would kind of overlook that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And more people will perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Taylor looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, you. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around with expected faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. It'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sarah looks amazed. Yuri has an intense impression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set up a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Huh? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past a couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets inserted into her books, her curving transforming into a sharp syllable of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This might be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she bewildered her even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds up the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, guess I'm next then. Sarah hops out of the chair and tripping walks to the podium. This was called Lion Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it when you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting this to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sarah begins her poem. Somehow it feels like a soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even more. You even drew a picture with it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just kind of embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Dear Pacific. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let Dear Pacific lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I start my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry if I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The podium is this poem's called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her entire attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little and unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when she's spoken out loud. The words feel as if they bounce up and down, as if she's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs and backs to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel well prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. It's just, for my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival. Okay. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're all putting all this effort into this club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at the two of you, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, you guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, dude. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already happened or changed. But today Sayori is a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, it's very complicated words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, I have to pick? Well, you said to pursue Yuri, right? One more day and the game was good.
How did this start?
It was recommended by Kai too. I need to stop though, because my throat is dry and I'm so hungry. Walking home with Yuri? Huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? It has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted to it. Jeez. There's not even any point speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. It's not like before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sorry. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for chopping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh! No, I'm not writing another poem right now. Save. Alright. So yep, that's the end. Get me out. How do I exit? Return. No, quit. Yes.
You're stuck there.
Oh my god. I can drink water and eat. I need to make rice. Alright. Thanks for tuning into the stream, guys. My very real viewers that aren't people I know. Peace out.
Thanks, chat.
No, I'm not. I refuse.